أجمل منك لم تر قط عيني، وأحسن منك لم تلد النساء.
والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيبي يا رسول الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله. Inshallah, today we'll start, as I said last week, with the second hadith in the book of knowledge. The book of knowledge, brothers, as I said last week, this nation, the nation of knowledge as well. The nation of Rasulullah is the nation of knowledge. And the first word came to Prophet Muhammad was Iqra. That means read. And this word as a sign, if you want to get more knowledge, you have to read a lot. Does that make sense? I said this idea, and I would like to repeat to confirm this idea inside our head, brothers. Reading, when I read this book, indeed, I add the knowledge of the writer of this book on top of my knowledge. Because no one writes any book, brothers, till he put all his experience inside this book. Does that make sense? Like Imam Bukhari, he spent all his life to give us this nice book, Sahih al-Bukhari. And any single hadith inside this book wrote with tahara. He used to pray, to get wudu and pray 2 rak'ah and do istikhara, then he used to write the hadith inside the book. Can you understand me with this issue? He spent long time to give us this book. We are ready to recite this book. Some masajid, they recite this book with 8 or 10 hours. But indeed, reading, not just for reading, not just to recite this word, reading to get benefits from this reading, to get benefits from hadith, to get benefits from Quran, to get not some people they recite Quran just for barakah, brothers. Barakah, good deeds. But indeed, Quran not like this. ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. Quran, the best guidance to right way, the best guidance to make us the best in the world. Do you understand me? Shaykh, if the Quran like this, these questions used to come to those are not Muslim. He said, if you say your books is the best, your prophet is the best, your religion is the best, why you are the worst? It's fair. Trust me, we come, even if we are not Muslim, we will ask same questions. If those people, their book the best, their prophet the best, their religion the best, you have to be the best. The problem here, brother, if I give you now the best car in the world, and this car has the best engine in the world, okay? But the driver of the car, indeed he is the, let's say arrogant man, or ignorant man, or bad man. Since he will turn on the engine, what happened with this car? Trust me, few seconds will destroy this car. If he cannot drive, if he doesn't know how to drive the car, you will not get the benefit from this car. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, this is our situation. We are that driver with the best religion, the best prophet, the best Quran, the best book. But we don't understand that. With all respect, one day, one of you called me. He said, Sayyid, in the other city there is big Shaykh, he will recite the whole Bukhari. on one day, on Sunday. That will start like 8 morning, will finish like 6 evening. Sayyid, and at the end there is certificate. Brother, what is the point at that time? Seriously, brother, if I now, Shaykh Fadi sits here and he said like this. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إنما الأعمال بالنيات. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فيما رواه البخاري عن أبي هريرة أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قد رفع صوته. وقال رسول الله أن. What did you get now? Did you understand any word? Trust me, if you are Arabic, you will not understand me with this way. Am I right or wrong? Same our situation with Quran. I did a practice with Hadith. Same with Quran. How many years we recite Quran, all of us? If we are Arabic or non-Arabic, or those people are not Arabic. Same situation, Arabic people, they hear Quran from here, Quran from here. I'm honest. Go now. Everyone has maybe friends from Arabic land. Please ask them, what does غاسق إذا وقب? Do you know Surah Al-Falaq? Yes. How many times did you recite Surah Al-Falaq now? Every day I recite 5 times. What does mean غاسق إذا وقب? Indeed I don't know. You recite this word minimum 5 times every day, and you don't know. Brothers, do you accept that? This is our situation with our religion. For that, our children are not ready to get this religion. Our children, they reject it. I'm serious. Many brothers come, Shaykh, my son doesn't like Islam, doesn't like Muslim nation. My daughter get married with different religion. Why? Because outside the brothers, they used to teach them, if I want to go to city center, I will go out, turn right, there is bus stop. If you get the bus number, let's say 50, any number will come from this side, this bus will put you on the city center. This one fair enough. If I went out, just instead of turning right, I will turn left. What is the difference? Right, left, saying? No. This is what we do in our religion. If I say now a million times, today we will learn the manners of masjid. The manners of masjid. This is the hadith of Rasulullah, the hadith. And why Shaykh Fadi give this, you can say, introduction, long time for the hadith? Because this is what I saw till now. We say to brothers, what is this paper? Can you read this paper? Please turn off your mobile phone. Please. Did you check your mobile phone when you come to masjid and you read this paper? No. During the prayer, give me this tone, singing. Does that make sense? That means we are 2 kinds. We are ignorant, we don't understand, or sorry to say that. Sorry again, we are stupid. I read, I understand, but I will not follow that. It's not my decision. Listen what Allah says in the Quran. Allah says in the Quran, أولئك كالأنعام بل هم أضل أولئك هم الغافلون. This is the first verse. The meaning, those people, they have knowledge and they understand this knowledge and they don't practice this knowledge exactly like animals. No. Then Allah said, no. But those worse than animals. This is what Allah says. This first verse in the Quran. Second verse, Allah mentioned about Jewish people when Allah sent more than 1,000 prophets to Jewish people. Allah sent this prophet to Jewish people and they don't understand the way of Allah. Allah says exactly those like donkey. مثله كمثل الحمار إن تحمل عليه مثله كمثل الحمار يحمل أسفارا. Now if I get 1,000 books and I put these 1,000 books on top of the donkey, or 310 donkeys, 100 donkeys, do you think those donkeys will be scholars? This is our situation if I get knowledge and I don't practice this knowledge. Third verse, I'll give you an idea and the benefit, the reference from Quran. Allah mentioned about saying those people, they don't practice knowledge, like dog. The dog, if you put something, you know, some areas, especially in the north, and you find they use the dogs to carry something. They put 6, 7 dogs together. These dogs will carry some, let us say, carry some books. What is the situation of dogs? Tired, and they get the reward or the benefit from these books? No. This is our situation, unfortunately. We have the best books, Quran, and we have the second best books in the world, Sahih Bukhari, and we have the third best books in the Sahih Muslim, and we have some brothers. Brothers, if I come to you now as a Shaykh Fadi and I say to you, Brother Jahir, I have 100,000 pounds in the what is the name? The Rayan Bank, and I have 300,000 pounds in the what is the other kind? HSBC, and I have 1 million pounds in the Barclays Bank. I give you 6, 7, and at the end, please, can you borrow me 100 pounds? Yes, you will laugh. Trust me directly, in the slang way, we will say, are you dumb? And why use this word in the class? Because this is our situation. Are you dumb? You mentioned you have here and here and here. And at the end, come to lend 100 pounds from me. Go. This is what we do with other people outside. Yesterday, my friend sent voicemail. Wallahi, if you understand Arabic, I will give you now. He said, Sayyid, I saw in my dream Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, little bit sad. And he said to that person, he said, my nation make other people hate me. This is what Prophet Muhammad said. He said, my nation, the people in my nation make other people outside hate me with their bad actions and bad deeds, bad manners and despair. It's true. For that, brothers, are you ready, me and you? Just, wallahi, if we have good intention to change our mentality, bad behaviors, to good behaviors, good manners, sometimes it's not easy because we grow up with this way. Shaykh Fadi, it's not easy to change me directly. Wallahi, I accept all your ideas. I understand your ideas. Wallahi, I'm struggling. Yes. This is what I want. I want you to feel your mistakes. Some students, they come to me. They keep doing mistakes in their recitation. They keep doing their mistakes in their recitation. What I said to them, don't feed up. Some students, they say, I give in. I don't know. This is what I want you. If you understand your mistakes now, I'm happy. Because when you understand your mistakes, you will change. The problem when I do mistake and I don't care or I don't realize. This is what I want. Are you ready, brother, before to start the hadith, to put in our heart, to make Allah as a witness, we decide to change to best way? Are you ready with this?
Yes. Inshallah.
Are you ready to change even the tiny things? Wallahi, I come to masjid, I feel sad. Go now, maybe till now. You will find 6, 7 shoes on the floor in front of my office. If you come like guest to visit the principal in the Siraj al-Munira, and in front of his office, 6, 7 shoes, do you accept that? Not because this is the door of my office or because of me, no. This is not good manners. There is 100 shelves next to you. Just carry your shoes, put on the shelf. It is hard. Brothers, those Sahaba, Allah gave them the best level. Do you know what? Those Sahaba used to drink alcohol. Maybe we don't know what does mean. Those people, they used to drink alcohol. May Allah keep all of us on the right way. Go and ask them. They said, if you say to me, stop that, if you kill me, easier than to ask me to stop alcohol or drug or something. It's true. Those Sahaba, they used to drink alcohol with one verse. One verse. إنما الخمر والميسر والأنصاب والأزلام رجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه. Now is forbidden. One of Sahaba, he put the glasses on his lips to drink alcohol. When he heard that, he did like this. Not like us. Really? Prophet Muhammad said that. Show me this verse. No, that's not. The Sahaba said, Wallahi, we saw the roads in Medina like rivers with alcohol. All of them, they throw it. They don't say, okay, I will keep it, I will sell that to Jewish people or Christian people. No. Throw it. Stop. For that, those people were the best in the world. This is what we need. Me and you. Don't say, Shaykh Fadi, just we are 20, 25, 30 man. What about outside? If I decide in myself to change myself, and I will try with just my family, these 30 people will be minimum 100 people. Does that make sense? Everyone has 3 people in his family. Then, these 100 people, if they change, your son see you on the right way. At that time, he will respect you and will go with this right way. And will teach his friends and his relatives to, this is what I want in this class. Don't come alone. Shaykh Fadi, I brought many friends with me, but to be honest, they don't like this class. Carry on. Our reward not from you. Our reward from, and my reward not this class nice or Shaykh Fadi, you mentioned many words now make people sad. Brothers, if the doctor come to us and he said, brother, you have to make surgery very soon because there is dangerous illness in your body and we have to cut something from your body to keep you safe. You will laugh. Oh, Alhamdulillah, I will cut my body now. Definitely you feel that hard. Doctor, please, if there is any medicine instead of to cut that part of, and soon, please take your decision. If we delay, this illness will spread everywhere. Does that make sense? At that time, say, sorry, I cannot do surgery for you. You have a few days and that's it. That happened a few days ago. Now, just 5, 6 days? Yes. This is our situation. When the Shaykh mentioned our mistakes, we feel a little bit sad. And other Shaykh, they give us a story about Sayyidina Abu Bakr, give us a story about Osman. Those people already in the heaven, brothers. What about us? If I tell you from now till the day of judgment about Abu Bakr, Umar, or Uthman, but our manners still bad, I will be with them. No. No. Trust me, no. I said this hadith. If you love people, Shaykh, but I love them, it's fake love. The real love, brothers, when I say, I love you, for the sake of Allah, you find me with you. I match with you. I try the best to copy you if you are the best. Those Sahaba, their love like this, they copy Prophet Muhammad. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Umar, listen, this Sahabi, the son of Umar, he was traveling and he said to his group, big caravan, he said, stop. I would like to go there just a few minutes and no one follow me. He went there. Some people look at him. He sat a few seconds and stand up and come back. He said, oh Abdullah, what did you do now? He said, one day I traveled with the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. In this place, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went there and he did haja. He went to toilet. And he came back. I would like to copy him. He didn't do that, but he get the shape or this situation just to copy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. This is love. Those people, brothers, if they do like this, you find their manners suitable to be friends to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. This is what we need. This is what we need. Today, Imam Bukhari, you will see that in the hadith. Our hadith is very short, don't worry. The hadith, Imam Bukhari narrated this hadith by Abdullah ibn Amr. I said that we have two guys, two Sahaba, their names Abdullah and their dad names. One of them, Ibn Umar, the son of Sayyidina Umar ibn al-Khattab, and other one, the son of Sayyidina Amr ibn al-As. Even some shuyukh, they get mistake with this. Seriously. So we have two guys, one Abdullah ibn Amr, one Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As. Okay, this Amr ibn al-As, the son of Amr ibn al-As. Amr ibn al-As, one of the, mashallah, famous Sahabi who went to Egypt and who made all the area of Egypt and Sudan and this area convert to Islam. He's famous Sahabi, Amr ibn al-As. Okay? Like if you read in the hadith books, you will find Abu Bakr. Lot of Arabic people, they think this Abu Bakr, but indeed this Abu Bakr, this different man. It's not Abu Bakr, different Sahabi, his name Abu Bakr. You understand? Same. So Abdullah ibn Amr, he said, رجعنا مع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من مكة إلى المدينة. We returned from Mecca when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to Mecca and he returned to Medina. This Sahabi, Abdullah ibn Amr, he said, we returned with the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ from Mecca to Medina حتى إذا كنا بماء في الطريق. And we know, like after a few hundred meters, there is, let's say, lake. بالطريق تعجل قوم عند العصر. At the time of Asr, some Sahaba run quickly to that water to get wudu, to prepare themselves for Asr. This famous idea, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ didn't do that. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ always taught us to be patient. If you go with the group, you find some people, they like to be fast and they like to be in front of all the people. This is not the manners of Rasulullah. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us, if we walk or we are on the cars or if we are in the caravan, you have to keep yourself suitable with the weakest one. سيروا بسير أضعافكم. If you walk as a group, you have to keep your walking suitable with the oldest man or woman. Shaykh will be late. This is the sunnah. If you don't like to be late, send someone to give them note, sorry we will come a little bit late, or prepare something for that man to be with you on the same level of walking. So this first idea from hadith. Second idea, those Sahaba went quickly to that water and make wudu. وهم عجال. عجال, that means they made that quickly. You see some brothers, they come to masjid. I saw that. He entered the masjid quickly to pray with Jama'ah. Imam starts prayer. He left his shoes like this. You know when you run quickly and you take off your shoes quickly, what happened in his shoes? Seriously. He turned back and come in front of him. And left that shoes on the floor, on the carpet, and went to area of wudu. What he did, trust me brothers. He opened the tap, full tap, to waste a lot of water, to do wudu like this way. And run quickly here. One day I went in other masjid, trust me, the taps of water still on. Some Sahaba, they did like this. But not like us, unfortunately. Those people, they went quickly, they do wudu quickly. Listen what happened. فَتَوَضَّعُوا وَهُمْ عُجَالٌ. That quickly. فَانْتَهَيْنَا إِلَيْهِمْ. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ at that time arrived and met them at the end of their wudu. But وَأَعْقَابُهُمْ تَلُوحُ لَمْ يَمَسَّهَا الْمَاءُ. Their heels, little bit water come here. You know, sometime now, if you walk in the desert or on top of the soil and go wash, put little bit water in your feet, what happens? You see some like white color come here. Does that make sense? Especially if there is some dust on your feet. Put water, you find white color on your feet. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ realized those people, they didn't wash their feet properly, especially their heels. At that time, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ made his voice loud and he said this hadith: وَيْلٌ لِلْأَعْقَابِ مِنَ النَّارِ. وَيْلٌ. Wail in English you say woe, W-O-E, woe. Woe, this word, that means when you see something, oh, very bad. And wail in Arabic, brothers, wail, this is the depth valley in the head. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, wailun, this foot or this heel or this part of your body, if you didn't wash that properly, will get the punishment in the hellfire. Do you understand? When I go to get wudu and here, water, nothing. Here, there is no water. And I do, okay, I put it here, tell you, can you imagine that? And I put water. What about this? This will come under hellfire. Instead, if I do wudu properly and I make my wudu till here, this will come full light. Look at the different side. You decide, make your wudu properly. At that time, listen, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ just made his voice a little bit loud, like wailun, to keep them, to help them to listen for his advice. Wailun lil-a'qabi minan nar. Exactly like someone said, be careful, you have to wash your heels properly, your feet properly, all the parts of your wudu properly, or this part will be in the head. Subhanallah. That means this is not optional. And the wudu, it's not, okay, I will do this wudu quickly. No. One day, Imam al-Hassan and Hussein, the grandson of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, went to area to do wudu, and they found a man. His wudu is not right. Trust me, a lot of brothers like this. Lot of brothers like this. And many brothers, I said, brother, your wudu is not proper. Shaykh, please don't be firm. Allah is Ghafur Rahim. That means Prophet Muhammad doesn't know Allah is Ghafur Rahim. I'm right or wrong? If the Prophet Muhammad doesn't know Ghafur Rahim, why he said that? So, brother, go and correct your wudu. One of the brother came here in this message, he said, Sayyid, always I get waswasa in my prayer. How can I change that? I should start from your wudu. When you do proper wudu, and the best if you do that at home. Trust me, some brothers here, brother, wallahi, they waste a lot of water. I am sure on the day of judgment, Allah will ask them. Trust me. Lot of water, he sit and he put his finger and he talk with his friend. No, we do it. 2-3 minutes, full water for nothing. When we change this mentality, trust me, will be the best. This water you waste, this wet water, some people they don't find to drink. This water you waste in the toilet. Listen, brothers, in Syria, in 1995, 1996, to that age, or to that years, wallahi, brothers, people in Syria, they used to use the same water to drink and to do in the toilet. I was in the university. I studied civil engineering, and in this kind, at the first and second year, they used to teach us all the kind of engineering, like, you know, there is kind for building, there is kind for ways, there is kind for water, how to make like water and make this to contain the water in the big lake and like this. So the doctor said, do you know, this is not fair. This water, the best water in the world, very clean water used to make toilet. And you know, people when they enter the toilet, you understand me, because all of you use this Islamic shower. You open the tap and put this water, and maybe 2-3 minutes, and the water bursts. Now, people in Syria, last year I sent the best example. I sent my son just few weeks to Syria with my wife. He lost during these 3-4 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, about 5 kg. He get germs inside the water because this water is not clean. And I would say now, listen, I see a lot of brothers, they sit on the food. They make big plate of food, and they eat some of them and throw it. Wallahi, Allah will ask us. Wallahi, brothers. Allah says in the Quran, إِنَّ الْمُبَذِّرِينَ كَانُوا إِخْوَانَ الشَّيَاطِينَ. Those, they waste food, they waste money, they waste times. Wallahi, brother, I would like to give you a lot of information. Our times, we used for nothing. How old are you? I'm 50, I'm 40. How many surah do you memorize? In teacher Fadi, last 20 surahs. I'm ready to say that to Allah. Just 20 surahs with 40 years. How many hadiths do you memorize? Oh, I know some of them, but not exactly. Think like this, brothers. If on the day of judgment you come and the man Wallah, I met a man in Syria. He get retired at 60. In Syria, 63, he will go to be as a retired. 63, he get retired, and he said, Shaykh, can you accept me to memorize Quran? Wallahi, brothers, I cannot forget him. Always when I give a class, when I saw him in the corner there, he sit and recite Quran. Go just to get some food and come back. Sit. Every day he tried to recite, to memorize half page, 3 lines. Comes to Shaykh, say, please forgive me, please be patient with me. Wallahi, he finished the whole Quran. After he finished the whole Quran, 1 year passed away. I was outside, see that his son sent a message to me. Saying, did you remember? Yes. I said, be happy. Be happy. May Allah accept all of us as our fathers. This for you, brothers. Wallahi, I love you for this. Again and again, why I mention all of them? Wallahi, my intention to be all of us the best in the world. Think, why Shaykh Fadi mention about that? Because this is our mistake. Exactly as this example I gave you. The doctor, when the doctor said, come, I will do this surgery. Okay, doctor, go ahead. Do this surgery. But you are fine now. You have long life. Alhamdulillah. This is what I do now. I'll show myself and you our mistakes to correct these mistakes. Last idea. One of my relatives, he went with me. We have meeting in other place. And that meeting, let us say, at 7 o'clock. I called him. When you be ready, he said, Inshallah, we need from his house to that place about 15 minutes. I said, brother, I will be under your house. He lives in the town. I said, I will be down, inshallah, like 35. 6:35, our meeting 7 there, we have 10 minutes extra, that's right. 6:35, 6:40, 6:45. This man didn't come. I called him, where are you? He said, Shaykh, I told you just 10 minutes we need during our work. I said, brother, why we should be in rush to go there? I said, I will wait 2 minutes. If you don't come, I will go. He didn't come, I will. Come by the taxi, come by walk up to you. Wallahi, brothers, during my way, there is, subhanAllah, accident and way closed. And I arrived about 5-6 minutes late. People, they definitely will not say any word because you are the Shaykh. I said sorry. Sorry, wallahi, I am ready earlier. But the person who has to bring me here, and he came. Yes, give them sweet. Mustaqim, please give them sweet. Allah bless you. Come. I give you longer class today, sorry. I will finish with this idea. So that person came late about half an hour or maybe, trust me, more than 40 minutes. When I finished, I said to that, do you know you make me come late about 6 minutes? He said, don't worry, all people wait for you. You see this mentality? When we went live, I blame him. He said, Shaykh, from now I will not go with you in any place. I said, this is what I prefer. Yes, this is what I prefer. If you have this mentality, if you don't respect other people, this is what I prefer. This is what we need. Inshallah, next week we'll carry on with this hadith. Allahumma allimna ma yanfa'una wa fa'alna bima 'allamtana wa zidna 'ilman wa taqabbal minna ya arhamar rahimin. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi. Lot of informations were wrong. I would like to carry on because I would like to talk about wudu. I would like to talk about the manners of masjid from this hadith. Look, 5 words. Waylun lil-a'qabi min an-nar. Any question? Are you ready, brothers, to change?
Yes.
Wallahi, this is what we need. Wallahi, this will be. I will start with myself. I will start with myself. One day will not be on this dunya. Other friend, he told me, he saw his friend on the dream. His friend passed away, let's say. He asked him what happened. He said, just one advice give to people. Allah. Tell them don't waste your time without dhikr.